Hello everyone, and welcome to our information session on Laneway Suites. To start off, let's talk about what a Laneway Suite is. A Laneway Suite is a self-contained residential unit located on the same lot as another residential unit. They are typically smaller and detached from the main house on the property, and generally located in the backyard or the rear of the property next to a public laneway. Now, Laneway Suites are a hot topic in the city of Toronto these days, as they give homeowners the ability to create additional sources of revenue and also add to the overall value of their property. Now, if you're watching this video, you are probably wondering if your property qualifies to build a Laneway Suite. To qualify, your property must touch a public laneway either at the rear or at the side of your property. You must also fall within the permissible areas of the City of Toronto. The application and permit process is governed by the City of Toronto Building Department. And since its inception, over 200 Laneway Suites have been approved for construction in the City of Toronto. Now, there are a few people you will need to hire in order to construct your Laneway Suite. The first is a planner. They will help you with the application process and finding out if your property qualifies to build a Laneway Suite. If you wish to take this process on by yourself, you may do so through the Toronto Building Department. Next, you will need to hire an architect to help you decide what it is you want to build. Next, you will need an Ontario Land Surveyor, also known as an OLS. An OLS will do all the surveying you need to get your construction done correctly. Lastly, you will need a general contractor to undertake your build. The process of building a Laneway Suite in the City of Toronto is now well defined. And now that you know who you need to hire, let's go over the 9 steps it takes to build your Laneway Suite. Step 1 is your qualification process. This is where you will work with your planner to make sure your property meets the criteria to build a Laneway Suite. Again, if you would like to do this on your own, you may do so through the Toronto Building Department. Next, you will work with your architect on a design and to get a feel for what you would like to build on your property. Step 3 is your survey. Your surveyor will create a boundary topo survey, which will show boundaries, elevations, topographic details, and other details of your property. Step 5 is your final architectural drawings. Your architect will use the survey that was provided by your surveyor to create the final drawings for your Laneway Suite. Step 5. This is where you submit your permits for approval. Review the City of Toronto's website to figure out how to do this. If you're working with a planner, they will be able to help you with this step. Step 6, once your permits have been approved, your general contractor can begin construction on your Laneway Suite. Step 7 is surveyor construction services. Your surveyor will mark out where the foundation is going to be poured for your Laneway Suite. Step 8 is your final survey. Your surveyor will create a final as-built survey, including your grading plan. Step 9 is your final inspection. The city will perform a final inspection to make sure your Laneway Suite is ready for occupancy. Now that we have gone over the 9 stages of construction, let's go over some tips for success. Tip 1, hire an architect who has experience constructing Laneway Suites in the City of Toronto. This will make the process a lot easier for both you and your architect. Tip 2, do not always hire the cheapest surveyor. Your architect likely has a surveyor that they work with, and it's best to stick with their recommendation. Tip 3, review the City of Toronto's websites for fees and other policies around building your Laneway Suite. It's better to be informed before you start this process. That's everything for today. I hope you have enjoyed our information session on Laneway Suites, and for more information, you can visit our website at www.protectyourboundaries.ca. Thanks again.